inviting you to stay tuned for the world's greatest boxing commentary. Now, he's often imitated, but never duplicated. I want you to put your hands together and give him some love as we welcome the one, the only, TDub.
Let's get it! Oh, wait! Tomorrow is coming! Oh, I can't wait. Listen, guys, get them likes up. Get them likes up! Yeah, we got it. We feeling it. Okay. Yeah, we got it. If you with the bomb squad, boy. Okay. Let's get it. No time like the present. Smash that like on sight. Let's go. There we go. There we go. You're not rocking with the blazing one. You're not rocking with the blazing one. Wonderful world of the blazing one. Okay. They ain't ready. Let's get it. Bro, Fury back at it again with the gloves, bro. We gotta talk. Get them likes up. Y'all already know. Let's get to the show.
Hi, this is America's Pastor inviting you to stay tuned for the world's greatest boxing commentary. Now, he's often imitated, but never duplicated.
Never.
I want you to put your hands together.
Please
and give
do.
him some love as we welcome the one, the only, TDub.
Boy, that boy say that good. Man, listen, man. Shout out to the American Pastor Travel, man. Check out my boy. He's on YouTube. He be dropping them Jews. Guys, I'm telling you, listen. After tomorrow night, a lot of the people going to need to be going to my boy, American Pastor Travel, looking them up. They're going to need it. Man, shout out, man. Salute. I got this music. Is it too loud? Let's see. There we go, guys. Listen, man. What's up with it, man? I can't see good. Hold on one. Hey, Lil Dog. Will you come here for a second, champ? Because I cannot see. All right, will you give me my phone? I think it's over there, champ. You see it? I think I unplugged it. I might have moved it. Yeah, there you go, champ. Thank you. I gotta. Thank you, champ. I gotta see what my people saying. I gotta see what my people saying. Guys, the mega fight is tomorrow. The weigh-in, it was today. We gotta talk about it, guys. We gotta talk about the weight. People talking about Wilder looking too muscular. How is it gonna be? We gotta talk about it. That's what I'm here for. So give me a second, guys. I just want to find YouTube just to make sure that I can see the comments, be able to read it. Hopefully my phone stays charged enough so we can get through this together. All right, guys. And again, guys, you know what? Listen, this was not a set video. It was not an event. I just decided to go live. So hopefully you guys can rock with me. Let's get it. Warzone in the building, man. I didn't even show you first. Let's go. What's up, Warzone? Expert Gene's in the building. Expert Gene says, check your IG. I just sent it to you. Let me go to my IG. My boy Expert Gene's be on top of it, man. Let me see. Let's go to Instagram. We're going to go to Instagram Live. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Why don't I show it on Instagram? He said, check your IG. I just sent it. Ex Virginia Facts saw it on Tay Jones. Man, I don't show it, champ. Ex Virginia, bro. I might need it again from you, man. I do not show it unless let me try it on my phone. I don't show a message from you, man. Did you send it to me? It's Whatsblazing. WHTSBLAZING. That's my Instagram. Get us, man. If this is something I miss, I need this. Ex Virginia, I don't got it, bro. I don't have it. Listen, bro. Listen. My boy Ex Virginia said that this boy tried to do something with the gloves. Guys, we gotta talk about it. Expert, bro. Look me up. Make sure you got the right person. I am under Whatsblazing. I have on some shades and a hat with like a white striped shirt. Did you do it Facebook? What did you do? Let me check Facebook because I don't got an Instagram. I want to see. Listen, I want to see. I just went live, right? Because it's Friday. I came home. I promised my little guy. I said, hey, oh, man. I just found a picture 3 years ago. Y'all want to see TDub 3 years ago? Y'all want to, man, they don't want to see, man. They don't want to see the guns are crazy. But nope, I don't got nothing on Facebook either. Let me check my the fan page. I'm not showing nothing. He says I can do Facebook. Hold on. Alright, yeah. Alright guys, right now guys, we are waiting for, listen, for me this is breaking news. Expert Junior says he got something with Fury, is trying to do something very funny with the gloves. It don't shock me. It does not shock me. And I want to talk about it. Why my boy Expert get me that? That changed my whole thought. So while he do that, I got my Facebook up. So hopefully that comes through and I can bring it up. We can talk about it. Let's talk about the weigh-in. Right? Deontay Wilder weight was at 238 pounds. I seen Antonio Tarver talk about it. And let me give you a little bit of history, right? A lot of times when fighters put on a lot of muscle, it does a lot of times slow fighters down, slows their timing down, take a lot of oxygen to pump the muscles, which means a lot of times later in the fight. Here we go. Let me see.
Hand like MX
Now see, I don't know if I can play his.
and Ray.
Boy, them gloves look. Boy, them gloves are they look beat up. Listen, man, I don't know how much of this I can play, but them gloves, they look broken in already.
Yes.
I'm watching.
Well, you don't want to soften them up. I mean,
Jeez.
really?
Yeah, listen, man, I gotta be honest. After looking at these Paffin sports, the way that they come new out the pack, to me, I just never seen new gloves. Matter of fact, let me show you guys what I'm looking at. I'm gonna show you what I'm looking at. I'm gonna show you.
You don't want to soften them up. I mean,
All right.
come on.
All right, I'm gonna screenshot this. Hold on. And I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm looking at. Cause I can't shoot a video. No. And then I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Gloves. All right, I'm saving it to my desktop. Get ready to pull it up. Here I come. I'm back. All right. Call this gloves. All right. Desktop. Where is it? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, man. Look, guys. Listen, man. I'm being honest. I just have never noticed or seen new gloves that come this loose and wrinkled. Like, I'm just being honest. These gloves, if I didn't know better, I would think these were gloves that had been worn in for about 6 to 8 months or of hard work on the back, and I would say it's time to get some new ones because they're starting to lose some padding. I mean, look at it. Look at the middle of it. You can't see my cursor, but look at the middle. Look at the edges. Look at it. I'm just saying, this is just like, guys. Like I said, I don't know how much of this video I can watch. Maybe I can let you guys hear some of it because it's not my video. Remember, guys, I did a live video like a couple days ago when I was working from home, and I showed maybe 12 seconds total. Not 12 seconds in a row, but 12 seconds total when I showed Deontay Wilder. I showed him I showed him wiping his eyes, and then I went to another part where he was wiping his eyes, and I went to another part to where he was blinking hard, and then he was stretching. I was just trying to prove a point that he didn't look very right in the start of the second fight. And as soon as I ended that show, they said this has been blocked. Your video has been blocked. He said, "Censor. Let me see. I never seen gloves look like that." Oh, but hey, check out my boy Von D Gaming in the building, man. Listen, boy, Von D Game be getting it in, boy. That boy be. Hey, man, you be getting it in, man. Check out my boy over there, man. Hey, when you go over there, he keep the ladies. He like, do my ladies run this? Cause there's like a lot of ladies in there, man. A lot of ladies. He said, Wilder to the Atlas, picking Wilder to KO Fury? That's different. I don't know if I saw that coming. But look, I mean, listen, guys. Look, these are new gloves out the pack. These are out the pack. Look how wrinkled that is. Look at it. Now, let me play a little bit of this. Let's listen. I guess did I skip too much? Let me go back. What the hell happened? I was right here.
Really?
Jeez. God, I'm gonna give you. Hey, I'm gonna give you a different angle. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a different angle of these gloves. I'm gonna give you a different angle. I'm gonna give you a different angle. Hold on. I'm gonna give you a different angle. I'm gonna give you a different. Hold on. Gloves 2. I'm naming this picture Gloves 2. I'm gonna give you a different angle. Let's replace this picture. Is that cool? Can we replace this one? Look at this. Hold up. Look at that, guys. Listen, guys. I'm just saying, man, that I think that a company that make gloves that have that, here's why I don't like it. Because if it's that much loose leather or whatever they're using, to me, this is what it means. That even if they have 10 ounces, let's say it's 10 ounces, but if it's that much wiggle room in the gloves, after a couple hits, the padding can move out of the space it's in because it's not tight. It's not compact. See, if a glove is compact, then it holds that form a lot longer. But if the glove is loose, and even if you put 10 ounces in there and it weighs 10 ounces, But if you punch something, the cushion has room to distribute and not have the same form or thickness than what it had just a few moments ago. That's why I'm not a fan of these gloves. Wow, let's see what we can hear. I was gonna do something different. Hey, Expert Genius, if there is a part on here specifically you want me to hear, let me know. Give me a timestamp. Because this is about 8 minutes. If you got a timestamp, let me know. Dang, no. I mean, like I said, man, people haven't brought it up yet, but I'm going to bring it up right now, and then they're going to think about it and realize what I'm saying. When a glove when it's that loose, that allows the padding, the cotton, whatever they're using, that once it impacts a few times, it distributes, which means whatever the thickness was at, let's say, the first few punches, the harder a fighter throws, the quicker that padding would distribute. So if he punches the arm, the elbow, it doesn't matter what he's hitting, it would allow that padding to distribute because there's room in the glove. So it weighs what it should weigh. But it's too loose, which allows the padding to shift. See, I don't know if I can play the whole one though. I might have to watch it and do like a separate video on it.
So you said really, you have something to say about the gloves?
Them gloves, that's bullshit. You know,
So this is a approved glove.
I don't know if you guys can get to that.
Along with the Everlast MX and the Coleto Reyes. They've been wearing Reyes for 30 years, 35 years, and they've been around forever. So it's the same thing. It's an approvable glove.
Dang, them gloves look.
So
those not part of his.
no, these are your guys's.
It's like I said, man. It's like I said. I know what's going on. I figured it out. Guys. The reason that in the second fight, you can see Knuckles and Tyson Fury hand is because after you punch with these gloves enough, the padding shifts because it's not packed tight. That's why it is so loose. These are approved gloves, but in reality, they should not be approved gloves because people have not thought even how I thought just right now. And you know what's going to happen? It's going to be a bigger channel with more viewers. They're going to watch or hear my video about the padding, and they're going to take the idea for their own. But you heard it from me first. Those pads look like, think about it. Old gloves look wrinkled and beat up because they broke in, right? And the reason they look like that because the padding had been beat down, which means that the leather or whatever they're using to make the glove has more room in it than it did when the padding was all fluff. Well, if they make the glove with a little bit more room and make the padding normal, then it has more room to distribute. Or even if it's not normal, it can just be like whatever they use. Cotton, whatever kind of padding. It's whatever kind of padding. And if it's not a expensive padding that should hold up, if it's a cheap padding breaks down quicker. Wow.
You can tell.
There's a difference.
Yeah, this is a harder glove. This is a harder glove. So you can touch it if you want. Touch that glove.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They're
but it's a
comparing
harder
gloves.
glove. You understand what I'm saying?
There was a guy who just fought in Pappin Sports last week. Well, 2 weeks ago when he fought Corn Scully. Shit didn't look like this.
See, hey, I'm going to have to watch this. I'm going to have to watch, because you guys can't see it. I'm gonna have to watch this one solo, and I definitely gotta watch it now. Jeez, expert man, bro. I wish if you would have sent me this, I would have done a video. This would have been I would have changed my topic. This is what I would have talked about, bro. This would have been it, man. This would have been it. But listen, hey, let's get to it, man. All right, because I gotta watch this. This got my attention now, but let's get to it. Let's talk about the weight. Deontay Wilder. I looked it up earlier. Let me see if it's still on my phone. I looked it up earlier. I want to know how much he weighed the last time. Oh, man. All right, just went away. The last time Deontay Wilder, it just went away, but I saw it. When Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury the last time, he weighed 231 pounds. This time, he weighs 238 pounds. Now, to be honest, guys, as much time between the last fight and this fight, to be honest, as long as he put this weight on smart, like he didn't just put it on within like the last 2 or 3 months, like just trying to compact muscle, as long as he didn't do that, then he had way more than enough time to put this muscle on smart. See, Deontay Wilder is just one of them guys that he just has a genetic that his body is cut up. When he was skinny, he looked cut up. He just, listen, we all went to school with some of them guys. Remember, remember using a grade school or whatever, and it just that one dude, and he just always looked like he was cut up. You weren't even lifting weights at that time. He looked like he was cut up. I think that's just Deontay Wilder genetics. But with genetics or not genetics, if you gain weight too fast, it definitely can affect you in the ring. But in Deontay Wilder's case, guys, he gained 7 pounds in what? A little over a year and a half? Like, it's not like he gained 20 pounds or 15 pounds. He didn't even gain 10 pounds. He gained 7 pounds. Tyson Fury, in his camp, put out lies to make you think that he was going to come in and try to maul Deontay Wilder with weight and power. But to be honest, Tyson Fury probably weighs the same or less than he did the last time. The last time he weighed 273. This time he weighed 276. And that's with everything on, including a hat. And no telling what he had in his pockets. He either weighed the same or possibly a little bit less. Guys, to me this fight is so personal. It is so personal. And even with my boy Expert sending me those gloves and me seeing how those gloves, they come looking pre-broke in. Like, to me that is wild. It is wild. Because if I didn't know better, I would almost guarantee that the gloves are bigger and the padding material inside is not like just a solid, hard, typical pad. I bet you that pad can be moved with compact. Well, guys, listen, man. Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, he does have an uphill battle. I think Tyson Fury needs an edge. He needs a mental edge that he at least can do it. And I'm just hoping. I mean, listen. All right, look, guys. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. Look at this picture right here. Let me blow this picture up. Look at this, guys. This picture is going to be very much true for me. It's going to prove my point. Let me bring it up to the top. Look at this picture. All right. Now, look at Deontay Wilder gloves. Look at his gloves. Do you see how tight and round and full, right? Do you see how tight and round and full and big those gloves look, right? Do you see it? Do you see it? Now I want you to look at Tyson Fury gloves. How dented and beat up they look. Guys, listen, man. I take my hat off to Deontay Wilder because he knows what he's up against, and he knows that they're going to be trying to do something to get an edge. And he knows, to be honest, he knows that even with him taking as many precautions that he's trying to take, that there are chances that they are going to get some things to go against him. It takes a lot of kahunas, a lot of heart to step in that ring to try to beat the odds when they're stacked against you. Like I said, man, if I was Deontay Wilder, if I'm being honest, I would never take my mask off. I would not shake no stranger's hands. I would have somebody come in and test the oxygen and the gas level in every room that they put me in. I would be extra cautious. Well, the 8th round KO, night. Listen, man. Listen, I'm going my boy Wilder. This is a tough one, guys. The weigh-in, I thought that Tyson Fury was trying to get his last-minute intimidations in. I think he realized he isn't in there with a different Wilder. That even though he might have a glove advantage, he most likely would not have a Wilder that is under the influence type of advantage. Last time, many people believed that Deontay Wilder had a lot of disadvantages. Hold on. Adonis.
Yeah?
What are you doing, boy?
Nothing.
Yes, you are. Stop it. Look at that, man. Look at that, boy. All right. Last time, Wilder believed that he was under the influence and Fury were using gloves, or different things on him. This time around, it looks like Fury's still going to be using the same brand of gloves, where, in my opinion, it would allow that after you fight 2 or 3 rounds, that if you throw punches, it doesn't matter where they land, the gloves will break down a lot quicker. Which means that more of the actual knuckles and the more of the actual impact will be more, because the gloves will break down a lot quicker because the padding will have more space to move. Like, again, look at Deontay Wilder gloves. If Deontay Wilder throw punches in those gloves right there, the padding doesn't got much room to move. The gloves is wrapped tight. It would take a lot of beating over time to make those gloves move and shift. And Tyson Fury gloves, the one that I show, they have a lot of loose padding. Guys, I'm live tomorrow. I'm pulling for the Bronze Bomber. I'm pulling. Bob Smith in the building. What's up? To Deontay looks furious. Can't lie. Cole, what is packed with peanut packing foam and packed with sun, bro? Cosmic Legend. I had a feeling after the match that Deontay had relations with his wife the night before and weakened his leg. Oh man, nah, bro. Look, man. Listen. Even if he'd have had some the night before, that would have at most would have affected him. You know, when he first woke up for the first 30 minutes. That ain't no way that would have affected him that night before. Look, man. They blocked. Listen. People can show videos. They can show fights. I only show small parts of the second fight. And I didn't just show it. I cut. Like, I skipped to a point. Oh, this is when he's rubbing his eyes. Because if you go back and you watch the fight on PBC, if you watch when he come into the ring, if you watch that, like a lot of times they even edit it on their platform where they cut out one time to where he rubbed his eyes, and there's another time he rubbing his eyes, and then at the final, like when the instruction from the referee, even when he get face to face to the Tyson Fury, he does it again, and then he blinks like he can't get himself together. And I swear to God, moments before the bell ring, he's like, "What the hell?" Right? You see him just listen, man. Listen. Most people say that he didn't look right. He didn't look right. Which is, listen, guys. Which I'm gonna be honest. In my opinion, I don't think Deontay Wilder is being as cautious enough. I don't think so. Because you know what? I won't take that mask off. I will be wearing gloves. I will be having that mask on, and I will be not walking into any room unless I can have something to check the gas level of each room. I just wouldn't do it. I just would not do it. I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't. I'm just me. I wouldn't trust it. The man told you. He said, "Listen, I'm not going to deny that I cheat. That I didn't cheat because I did." The man told you. Ain't no way. Listen, man. Listen, listen. To me, even when he leaves his nose undone and takes it off, I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it. Wilder might be an up and up type of dude, but that's not who you dealing with, bro. You're not dealing with him. Like I said, man, I hope Wilder get this video and like, listen, bro, you better go out, get somebody who has some kind of gas level tester to go in the room and see the levels of gas in your room. Check to see what's in there. And if anything is too off, like, no, get us a different room. We don't like this. I'm just saying, man. I agree. I would take extra precaution, bro. I'm telling you, I'm half one way, half the other. Bias for Crunk and Sugar Hill, but Wilder has my utmost respect. Deontay Wilder. Hold on, son. What are you doing? No. This fight right here, guys, the reason why it means a lot to me is because how the world, the mass media, the ones that spread it to your TV, right? Because when you look at people like me and other channels, we might say some things on YouTube, but I'm talking about the ones that can push it to millions, right? Not hundreds, not a few thousand, but millions. Is that they see how Tyson Fury is. Listen, guys. You're talking about a person that has dealings with boar meat, that has dealings with dislocated thumbs in his gloves. A guy that got busted on more than one occasion. A guy that in his first fight with Deontay Wilder, his gloves was literally doing a 90-degree bent angle. It was bent so 90 degree that they were using it in math classroom to draw a 90 degree. I can't get it. What? Fury, come over here, bend it back. Tyson Fury has been the villain. He is one of the few villains that has been embraced to be the good guy. He is the guy that comes out. You be, you're this, F you, you're this, you're nothing, you're this. Think about this. Alright, listen to me, hear me out. This is a guy that comes over here to this country, right? Talk reckless, right? Beats your champion and then start singing Sweet American Pie to throw salt in your face, and you love it. right? He's all in the press conference. You beat, your money effort, you're nothing, blah, blah, blah. This dude is worse than the Green Goblin. But yet this country is treating this in-your-face villain, has a history of being the bad guy, to do anything to win. They are treating him as the hero, the saint, the one that should beat the American champion, who has been the good guy, who talked about love. Speak it, believe it, receive it. Right? Alabama, right? What's more American than Alabama? He don't even get his own country support. He don't get his own country support. Guys, you just gotta see how jacked up that is in many ways. That's like if Deontay Wilder, imagine this. Hey, okay, here we go. Imagine this. What if Deontay Wilder, right? Let's say he got busted for taking some kind of steroids. He said he lied and he got the steroids by eating wild, unconcentrated bull meat. A referee said he was the most dirtiest fighter that he ever did referee in his life. He got caught trying to deal with gloves. He had spinning gloves in one fight. And he went over there to the UK, right, to fight Joshua. And if Deontay Wilder went over to the UK and he was talking like, yeah, F you, you ain't nothing, you little bitch, you blah, blah, this. Would Deontay Wilder, by the UK fans, would he be perceived as the good guy coming over here that we are going to uphold to the highest mountaintop to beat the UK native Anthony Joshua, or would Wilder be treated like the true villain that he would be and booed, and they would be cheering on their native countrymen to beat the guy that's coming over there singing their song, whatever the UK song is, to throw salt in their face? And if you say, oh, naturally they would boo Deontay Wilder, he's not from there, he's come over there, he's talking smack, you know what I'm saying? But then you got to ask yourself, then how come when Fury come over to the USA, has a track record that is not good, has never defended the title, has a track record that is not good, and this country embrace him as God. And they treat him like he's the chosen one to beat Wilder, like Wilder's the villain. Question: When did Deontay Wilder, the American champion, become the villain to America? When did Deontay Wilder become villain in his own country, where his own country had to accept a foreigner and hide all the dirty things that come with him, and continue to hide it so he can beat the American champion? And then here's this dude talking about no one likes Wilder, man, get over it. Well, I do. I'm a supporter. I'm going to be live. I'm going to give, listen, I'm not dumb. You know what I'm saying? People like Deontay Wilder, he is what really should be considered a true American. Let me explain it. Let me explain this to you. Because even when people go against him, they talk about him, they change on him, they turn their back on him, what does he do? He still loves his country. He still loves his people. He never loses focus. He never quits. He never stops. And even though everyone tells him to quit, you're no good, you're bad, go somewhere, quit, he stays determined. He would not settle. He would not listen to negativity. And no matter what happens tomorrow, he has done everything in his power to prepare, to fight, to win, to take his glory. When odds are stacked against him, when people are like you, who has nothing but negative things to say about Deontay Wilder, nothing but negative things to say about Wilder. See, Fury got all the love, right? He don't got people like, you're not going against him. You're not talking about him. You patting him on his back. As long as he fight Wilder, you're patting him on his back until he fight Josh or somebody. Then you will switch teams. See, you're only a Fury fan while he fight Wilder. Then once if he beats Wilder, then you don't care no more. You're not even a Fury fan. You're a Wilder hater. The real question is, why do you hate Wilder, son? See, that's the real question. Why do you hate him? Huh? Adonna, you can have it. You go in the room. Go ahead. Take it in the room. Why do you hate him? Why do you hate him? Let me get this, right? Floyd Mayweather. They hated Floyd Mayweather. He was too perfect of a boxer. He moved too much. Didn't knock out people in his later career. He was too perfect, right? Too perfect, too good for his own good. People say, you know what? If he's a little bigger, a little stronger, a little more knockouts, and not so perfect, they will love Floyd. But he's just too perfect. Well, here comes Deontay Wilder. Damn near the opposite of Wilder, but damn near give you the same effect as, I'm not Wilder, but Floyd, but damn near give you the same effect of Floyd. He's not a perfect boxer. He goes for the knockout. He's not a mover. He's not just sticking and moving. When he sticks, you move. He was the damn near opposite of Floyd, but he had the same results in winning. So the real question is, how can you hate both of them? How can you hate both of them? How can you hate Floyd Mayweather but you love Tyson Fury? Let's get it, man. Let me get my drink. Let me get my... What's up, Tommy? Tommy in the building. What it does says is race, bro. White people want to see us lose. CP, people treated Roy Jones Jr. also at one time because he was too good. Jen did. Commando. You must have some stupid. You the one you talk shit, bro. There's only one Tyson Fury. Listen, bro, listen, man. You call in. Listen, I ain't afraid, bro. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Listen, man. I go live every fight night. I do full fight commentary, where I call the fight. Next level shit. My lines will be open. We're gonna do matter of fact, we'll do the poll right now. Listen, I don't know who in the chat. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost to. I don't know who you beat. I don't know who you lost to. Oh. Let me see what we got. Hopefully you can hear me. Yo, this your boy TDub. Can you hear me, champ? Uh-oh. I think I answered right. Champ, can you hear me? Alright, hold on. What did I do? Audio settings. Hold on, champ. Can you hear me? Bam. No, I can't do it. Yeah, there you go. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
There we go. What's up, champ? Talk to me, big dog.
Man, what's good? I haven't called in a minute.
I know, man. And this is East Virginia, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey man, hey expert bro, man, talk to me, man. What's on your mind, bro? Hey man, we got these got a few I don't know if they Fury fans or Wilder haters in there, man. What are they?
These are Wilder haters, man. They not real Fury fans because before all of this, they hated Tyson Fury. But since he fought Wilder the first time and he outdid everybody's expectations because nobody thought that he was going to make it out of that fight. They thought he was going to get knocked out. But since he overachieved, now they all of a sudden Tyson Fury fans. But once he loses tomorrow, you see their true colors. They'll go back to hating Tyson Fury or not even talking about him at all, or making excuses. But the glove situation, I was kind of nervous about that, but Deontay Wilder put my mind at ease because he did an interview with 78 Sports talking about that, and Tyson Fury, because they were saying that those passing gloves, those are approved. Ain't nothing Wilder can say. They're gonna let Tyson Fury wear those gloves. So the black gloves that you seen in the video that Tay Jones had, Wilder is not using those. He said he's going back to his Air Max gloves, his puncher gloves. Okay. So
let me do a
Fury
salute
wants
to, I got a super chat. Jen Dick Commando, salute, what's up, champ? He might be from the UK, man. He says, champ, let's get things straight. If you want to grow on YouTube, censor the chat because it doesn't align with your opinions, will destroy your channel. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, I let people talk and I say stupid. What do you mean? Bro, I let
hold on. Let me address that. Let me address that. That was not TDub. That was me timing you out. So before you accuse him, just know it was me timing you out with your dumbass comments.
Yeah.
Now,
I didn't see y'all like. Here's my thing. Like, if you have a difference of opinion, I don't mind. But if it's I don't remember what it was. But if it's racist, if it's racist, if it's trolling, then that right there, that's what that'll get your head knocked. But keep going, champ. What you got? Hey, still salute, bro. Hey, thanks for the super chat, champ. Hey, let's go. You can call in too. But what you got, expert?
Yeah, but he's saying he's going back to his Air Max gloves. He's going back to his puncher gloves. If Tyson Fury wants to have little to no padding, then he's going to have little to no padding. So it's fair. It's fair play now.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I'm not accusing anyone specifically, hence the champ. All right, man. Listen, bro. Hey, it's all cool, man. Hey, this is my thing, bro. That here, I like a little bit of mix. I like people to come in and challenge. You know, just like I said, not the racist or like the Wilder is like anything Wilder's a monkey or like this the overboard type of thing. But if you just disagreeing and you just saying your man gonna win and your man gonna lose, then that's cool. But what do you think is gonna happen tomorrow, expert? And again, bro, Jen, you can call in, man. What do you think, expert?
But before I get into what I think is gonna happen tomorrow, let me address him because if you have a difference of opinion, I don't like timing people out. I go back. T-Dub can tell you, I like going back and forth with people that have difference of opinion. But once you get into the realm of trolling, I ain't got time for it no more. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, my boy expert. Yeah, he'll go back and forth. Sometimes you do response. I've seen you do response videos.
Yeah, but what's gonna happen tomorrow is, you know what? I ain't even gonna do a prediction video. I'm gonna do my prediction right here on my boy T-Dub's channel.
Yeah, hey, and I want you to come back and give me that same work tomorrow. You know, tomorrow when we live fight night, you know we do great numbers. We definitely got to do it when we have a huge.
I'm going to watch the fight, and I'm going to be.
Yeah, like you said, man,
I might even turn the volume down and just have you going.
Yeah, or like I said, man, even if you're watching it, just like a community chat, man. Like when you're watching it, Just come in and chat, like, like who you thought won that round, who you thought didn't win that round.
Yeah, I can do that. But what's gonna happen tomorrow is my prediction. Tyson Fury is not outboxing Deontay Wilder. No matter if he tries to box him or he tries to come in and bully him, he's not outboxing Wilder. And if he tries to come in and bully him, it's gonna be a short night.
You know what?
Said,
I think I know the guy.
a lot of people gonna be shocked with Wilder's performance tomorrow. Not just the knockout. They're gonna be shocked with his performance.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But let me see this, man. I want to see if I can get him to call in. Let me see if I can reach out to Jen did Commando, cause I seen his videos a couple times. I didn't recognize it first, but I do realize now, cause I was when it comes to boxing, I watch a shit ton of videos, and I think I saw one of his today. I thought it. I think he was talking about Wilder. He might have been. I don't know what he was saying about him. And I think I left a comment that said that Wilder would win, and this comment is going to age well. And that might have been his video. That's probably how he found my channel. But
It's probably that's probably him.
But let me see if I can get him to call in, man. If not, then I'll maybe call back and we can chop it up some more.
All right,
champ. All right, let me make sure I can see me. All right, man. He says, I love the chat, brother. But I'm from London, unable to chat on the phone, dude. All right, listen, bro. Don't even worry about that. Hey, Skype. See, listen, man. Listen, bro. I'm too good with this. I'm always ready for the work. Hey, listen, man. And salute to London, man. Here's my thing. When I talk about Fury fans, right? And I talk about people in London. It's not London. It's really about the Wilder haters. Because there's a lot of people like David Hay. David Hay is one of those guys that he really respects Deontay Wilder. There's a lot of people that really respect Deontay Wilder. And then there's some people that have straight out blatant disrespect. And to me, I'm going to tell you the type of people that have blatant disrespect. When you say that Deontay Wilder, he's nothing. He hasn't accomplished anything in his career. Who has he fought? Who has he beat, right? You make him out to be this average person, right? But yet, when Tyson Fury beats him, the UK guy goes over and builds 2 bronze statues of Deontay Wilder falling. Now, if the guy is not that good, then why the hell would you build 2 statues of the man falling? Right? You didn't do Klitschko like that, did you? No. Now, he fought several fighters, Tom Schwartz, Otto Wallin, several guys. Let's see who this is. Yo, you left your boy TDub. What's blazing the sports? I'm back at it like a crack at it. Let's talk about it.
What's up, man?
Let's get it, champ. What's in your mind? Who's calling?
Yo, I just want to point a couple things out, right? I was watching the show here. So,
what's your name, champ, so I can just address you?
What's that?
What do you go by so I can address you?
CJ.
All right, what's up, CJ?
All right, so I just want to point a couple things out, right? Both of these are reigning champions at their own time, right? And we didn't really have a fight until the 2 of them came together, right?
Like, what do you mean we didn't have a fight until they come together? What do you mean?
There was no big fights like this in the heavyweight.
They're not at this magnitude.
No, there wasn't. Bro.
There was.
They were trying to do division for a long time. The Klitschko brothers, etc.
What brought it back was Joshua and the hype that Wilder and Joshua could actually meet. That was what really brought the attention. And then when Joshua and Wilder never made it, Right. But then that's
Yeah.
when Wilder reached out to Tyson Fury and told Tyson Fury, to Big Mama, get up and get back out.
Yeah, but we
And
ain't have no super fight.
not
Until,
at this
until,
magnitude.
Yeah, so this is the third one in a row. Right? So
No,
the two of
no,
them to produce.
no. They fought once. They were supposed to run it back again. Tyson Fury pulled out, signed with Bob Arum, fought two guys, and then they fought again.
Though. They fought 3 times.
They fought twice. This would be the third time, but not 3 times in a row.
This is the trilogy.
Oh, and to the dude from London, hey bro, look me up on Skype at Whatsblazing. Look me up on Skype, and then we gonna get that call in. Look me up on Skype, and keep going, channel. Like, what is your actual point?
Just that these two, it took these two to put a super fight together.
I mean, it. You know what? I would say this. First of all,
Now, I also want to point out, like, strategically, right? So Wilder put on this weight, right? So I don't think that's what he should have done either, because he gassed out in the last fight. So I don't know.
I don't think he gassed out in the last fight. I don't think so.
Well, he did. He got laid on. He leaned on him and he gassed him out.
Listen, this is my tale of the last fight. First of all, let's address a lot of that. The last fight, Deontay Wilder weighed 231 pounds. And let me pull up BoxRec. Hold up. So I can let you know exactly how long ago that was.
You looking at the weigh-in or what on the night of the fight? I don't think he weighed that much.
Here. Well, I just looked up what they
weigh.
weighed.
All this muscle, right?
Hold on.
Why would you put on this muscle?
Hold on, Tim. Hold on. The last fight, Fury weighed 273. Wilder weighed 231.
Yeah.
And the last time they fought, that was 2020 in February. So to gain 7 pounds from 2020 in February to October of 2021, that's all he gained.
Seen the weigh-ins, bro. Right?
Listen, bro, he only gained 7 pounds. Listen, yes, he looks bigger, but he only gained 7 pounds. So even if he gained 7 pounds in muscles in that amount of time, that is actually a really good time and a safe time to gain that little of weight. Bro,
yeah, but
and there's no telling to say that that's all muscle because he's not.
I don't know, but my thing is, like, he already got the power to take care of Fury if he can put it on him, right? If he can pinpoint it. So it seems to me like you would work on that instead of trying to put another 7 pounds or 5 pounds on.
Listen, I mean, well,
like I'm
not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with what he decided to put on or not. I'm just going to go off of listen. I mean, I am a guy that I box. I never turned pro, but I had around 26 amateur fights, no losses. Went boxing, turned trainer for some years. Just stopped training about maybe about 9-10 months ago. Actually, my boy got me out of retirement, and I refereed his second pro fight that he got a 4th round stoppage just last month. But what I'm saying is that when somebody, if he gained a total of weight, and we can't even say that it's all muscle, maybe most of his muscle, but 7 pounds from February, early February of 2020
I'm a big lean guy,
to 2021, bro, that's not that much, man.
Bro.
Listen, he might look bigger, but it doesn't. It doesn't matter because he only weighs 7 pounds more. And you know what? When we watch some shadow box and we watch his videos, he moves fluent. And you know what? And you know what I'm about to do? I'm going to show the people when I get my thing up. I'm going to show the people on his Instagram when he shadow boxes. He moves better now than he did then.
He probably does. He probably does, just like John Jones does.
Listen, bro, for Deontay Wilder, that's not a bad weight. If you looked at the heavyweights,
but I just wonder why
the heavyweights that weighed in today,
you feel me?
most of them weighed around his weight. Chavez
But you
weighed
feel me?
240.
I
Anderson
look at
weighed
he doesn't want to talk at the
240.
press conferences, and he also felt like he wanted to get bigger.
Who, Wilder?
So I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen, he gained a little bit more weight, but it's not, bro. You're tripping about 70 pounds.
Come on,
It's
man. Why
not
you doing
20.
that, bro?
It's not 20
You
pounds.
already know you got the power to knock him out.
It's
I don't know.
not
It feels
20
like he knows that he's gonna get hustled
because
and he knows that your boy's
because
gonna
he's
lean on him
dealing
again.
with somebody who does not just box. The guy he's fighting leans on you, puts you in headlocks, puts his weight on top of you.
You know,
He's
if they do that enough,
listen.
the correct action
No, there's not a
is
correct
to
action because
nut check 'em.
because
To be
Fury
honest,
never
like,
got
if
the
they lean on
correct
you like that
action last
repeatedly,
time, bro. He
just
never
give 'em
got
a
it.
sharp little.
He never got the correct
That's
action.
it.
See, you're
They
just
stop.
talking. He never got the correct action last time. He did what he wanted to do. And the referee never stopped it. And by the time the referee warned Tyson Fury, the damage was already done.
Who's gonna ref this one?
Thank you for bringing it up, champ.
Yeah,
So,
I ain't even
here
think
you
about
go.
it.
Here you go, champ. Are you listening? Are you listening, champ? Are
Yeah.
you listening? So check this out. Right? So just last minute, yesterday or the day before yesterday, do you know that they decided to change out the referee? And
Okay.
they had it was like a black lady that was the judge. They took out the black lady as the judge and they put in it was this white dude as a judge. They made two major changes just a couple days ago. For
The only
reasons,
major change
hold up,
is that judge, bro,
for
because they
reasons
go on the
nobody
distance.
don't even know.
The only
Bro,
major change.
why did they do it? No, bro, they made a judge and a ref, bro.
Yeah, ain't
They
no
had
judges in this one,
they
bro.
did, bro. They had a judge and a ref. Yes, they did.
But
they
I'm
made a
just saying
judge
they
and a
ain't
ref,
going
and
there.
they took her out, bro.
It's the ref. That's the only.
No,
person
they
that matters.
didn't. You don't got your facts
Well,
straight.
one of them.
You don't get the facts straight, champ. You got to Google. Your Google ain't working right, bro. That Bing is failing you right now. You gotta search a lot better than that, champ. It's failing you right now. They made two changes last minute, and when Blue Blood asked Deontay Wilder about it, he didn't even know why they even did it. He said, "Man, you know, it's whatever. It ain't gonna matter anyway." He don't even know why they did it. Nobody know. Why would they change? Oh, and check this out, bro. And the judge, check this out. All right, listen, hear me out.
I'm listening.
The last time Wilder and Fury fought, Fury did a lot of things that was kind of, on the dirty side, like the holding, the leaning, the grabbing. So
That's what he's gonna do.
So listen. They fired the referee, and they hired a referee that 2 years ago allowed a series of low blows in a major fight, and he took a lot of criticism for it for allowing low blows. And that's the guy that they replaced to referee this fight.
All right, so when Tyson Fury leans on Deontay Wilder instead of him building muscles, he just needs to hit him in the nuts, bro. Like that. That's what I'm saying. That's the answer to doing that. Somebody doing that repeatedly. You clip them one time, and they get the point. So that referee is Wilder's side. That's what I was trying to tell you.
See, bro, I just hit you with a lot of facts, man. I proved
I'm
to you
telling
that
though.
I proved to you that there's been some
That's the
funny
answer
things.
to it, though. If you ever in there sparring, somebody keep laying on you like that, you just give them a little clip, and that's it.
The thing is, there's some funny things going on, bro. Like, why would you even bring in a referee that?
But that's the only
got-
motherfucker that matters, because I promise you, this ain't going the distance.
Who do you got winning? Who do you got winning?
I don't know. Like, honestly, it's in the air for me. I think if it was, I don't know. I can't put no money on it.
Can't put no money on it?
Nope. I think Wilder Fury beat him the first two fights, but the first one was a easy. I can understand why it was a draw.
Listen, bro.
because of the knockout.
I'm gonna tell you what happened in the second
Knockdown.
fight. This what happened in the second fight.
He beat his ass, bro.
All right,
He went
listen.
in, he put him on his heels, made him uncomfortable, beat his ass.
This
what he did.
This is just my opinion. It's just my opinion. It's not.
Right.
It's not. It's just my opinion. My opinion is Wilder did not look right. He came out rubbing his
He didn't
eyes.
look like 'cause he was
hold
on
on,
his
hold on,
heels.
hold on, hold on, bro. Let me cook, man. I got the pot on the stove. Let me mix it up a
Alright,
bit. Let me
right.
mix it up, bro. Trust me, I got the season for you. Wilder didn't look right. Most people say that he did not look right. Just even the average fan said he didn't look
No,
right.
he didn't look like
Now-
he didn't look like none of his other fights.
So check this out, right? So I did a video. Now I have showed clips a lot. I did a video 2 days ago, and I was pointing out how Wilder in the beginning of that fight, till he just kept rubbing his eyes. When I'm talking about the beginning, I'm not talking when they started fighting. I'm talking about when he got in the ring in the beginning. Like when he got in the ring, he rubbed his eyes. And then one time they cut it again, he rubbed his eyes. Then the referee said, "Come here for the final instructions." And right in front of Tyson Fury, he rubs his eyes again. And then he blinks real hard to try to shake his eye loose. Then he goes back to his corner. And then a half a second for the bell ring, he's trying to stretch out again. The dude did not feel right. But, and listen, and what I'm saying, you can actually go on to PBC and watch the first 30 seconds before the first round start, and you can see it for yourself. To know that I'm not making it up, you can see it for yourself. Just watch it. Just pay attention to it, and you will see it. So, and then even in the first round, even though it didn't go that bad the first round, the second round, you can tell that Wilder still didn't look himself. He wouldn't even throw him with the same type of punches.
No,
it was like he was pushing his punches instead of just throwing
He
them
didn't look like
fluently.
himself when he walked in there, man, because he knew after he fucking laid Fury down, and he stood back up, like that broke his spirit. It really did. Whenever he went and he pressed on him for that last round, the rest of the round, he pressed on him. You hear me? He put him on his heels, and he was uncomfortable. He used to being on his heels.
Nah,
like
listen.
and Fury pointed that out and he said, "That's what I'm gonna do."
Listen, I'm gonna
So
tell
he
you.
was
I'm gonna tell you
worried
what
about
happened.
that. He was worried.
And I'm
about
gonna read
that when he
Jen comment as well. Jen said that Jen did Commando. Salute to you too, champ. Hey, thanks for coming over as well, bro. I really do appreciate it. He said that he looked fine until he got hit in his ear. That he looked in a bad way from that point. Now,
walking in there on the second fight, because he knew that he figured that while Tyson was serious about coming at him, and when he did it.
all right, bro. Listen. All right. This is what I think. Like I said, I told you in the beginning what happened. Now, this is where the trouble really kicked in at. In the third round, when Tyson Fury went to throw a overhand shot. He went overhand. Fury, Wilder tried to brace for it like this, and the shot ended up landing like that. So, I agree somewhat with Jen did Commando that I hope I say your name right too. That's when the noticeable part in the fight to where he really went down, because when he got hit in that, to my point, that wasn't even the ear. It's kind of like the back of the head shot. That's when Wilder
he hit him all over his
never
face,
ever recovered. He never recovered from that shot. Like when he got hit in the back of the head shot, he never
got hit all over
recovered
his
from that
face,
shot
man.
because Fury hit him again.
How do you hit somebody in the back of the head in boxing?
I mean, well, it's an illegal shot. It happens a lot.
He didn't trip and he ran up and stuck it
I
in
mean,
the back
like,
of the head.
if you
His
go
head
back and
flopped
watch,
around that way, bro. Like,
if you
it
watch
wasn't-
even how Deontay Wilder fell, the way he fell, you can tell that was an awkward shot. I mean, those big shots to the back of the head are dangerous SF. Yep. But all right, y'all. Let me go there. I gotta fill the line just in case anybody else calling, man, bro. I do appreciate you rocking out,
all
man.
right, brother.
And, I will be
We'll hit
live
you up tomorrow.
fight night. I'm
We'll hit
gonna
you
have
up
to find a
tomorrow.
way
I'm
to call
excited
my
to see
boy
you. From
Jen Dick
Alabama.
Commando so I can
hope
get something to
Wilder
smoke with
wins.
him one
That way
time.
we get a fourth fight.
Oh, it won't be no 4. I think I think it'll be over at this. But all right, champ. Thanks, champ. All right, like I said, Jen Dick Commando. I think we do differ on a lot, especially when it comes to Wilder and Fury and what Wilder can do and can't do. I do think we differ. I think we can come to some type of agreement in ways. But like I said, bro, do I have Skype on my phone? Skype. I thought I had Skype. Do I have Skype? I do. Bro, look me up. Call me on Skype. We can get it in right now, bro. Right now. No time like the present, bro. Because we know that tomorrow is going to be too busy for both of us. You live with your boy TDub. What's blazing the sports? Let's talk about it.
It's Expert Genius again. I was calling to let you know, Jen said in the chat that he can't talk right now because he's at work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, boy, listen, man, they try to make them excuses, man. Jen said, he said, Frank, what you talking about, man? Oh, well, okay. Here's, like I said, man, I think there's a mass cover up, or at least they don't really want to be put out there. Like, you can see it, but you can't talk about it. I showed only the 3 or so times that Wilder wiped his eyes. I didn't show the fight. I didn't even show it consecutively. Just show the beginning leading up to it. I skipped to it, showed it 2 or 3 seconds. Skip to another part, show it through 2 or 3 seconds. When I ended that video, bro, they blocked it, and it's crazy that it lets me know that no matter how many viewers I have, there's somebody big watching. Like, okay, let's see what he gonna actually show though. Oh, he's showing that? Block him. You know what I'm saying? And they sent the word to YouTube.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because when Fury made it to Vegas, he let something out the bag that nobody knew about. Now, when it pertains to the water, he said Wilder is accusing everybody in his team of putting muscle relaxers in his water. No, since February of last year up until before Wednesday, Tuesday when they made it to Vegas, nobody even mentioned anything about muscle relaxers.
And,
So with you showing that video,
and Fury said that?
Yeah, Fury said that. And with you showing that video of Wilder rubbing his eyes and Fury just saying, because he tells on himself because he can't help running his mouth.
Bro, hey, you know what? That reminded me of something.
That's a red flag.
Did you hear when, what got me is, when Sugar Hill says, Tyson Fury is one of them guys that he can be telling the truth right to your face, and you would take it as if he's joking. Bro,
Yes.
he tells the truth a lot, but people laugh it off, man.
They laugh it off because that's just Tyson Fury. That's just how he is. No, some of the best liars will lie to your face and make it seem like they're being sarcastic or make it seem like it's a joke. And you're just thinking, oh, he's just being silly, but they're actually not. So he was telling on himself, but before that press conference, he slipped up and said muscle relaxers. Now, like I said, since February after the fight up until now, when have you heard anybody, whether it's Wilder fans or anybody, when have you ever heard muscle relaxers being mentioned about that was what was in his water?
Bro, I don't think that was ever mentioned, man. Bro,
it was never mentioned.
But
it was never mentioned until Fury said something about it either Tuesday or Wednesday when they made it to Vegas.
But see, that's why, bro, that's why with this one right here, man. That's why I'm saying with Deontay Wilder, in this case, I think he should be taking extra precaution, bro. I mean, like, I'm talking about extreme. keep your mask on, wear gloves, don't shake nobody's hand without gloves. I want to talk face to face people, and I'm not lying. I will literally have somebody go in the room because I won't even trust the Vincent room. I will make sure that when somebody go in there, I want to make sure. Just listen. If there's a crazy cover up, man, I want to make sure that there's nothing being pumped into my room that you can't see or smell. You know what I'm saying? Like there better be something that can test the oxygen and the gases in those rooms. And if anything's funny, I want out. And tomorrow is the fight. And like I said, man, if I was Wilder, even tonight, I would make sure I'm in a secure place. Because from now until the actual fight, man, like this is like when things can happen. And if all Fury has is just his glove, and Wilder went back to his punching gloves, listen, man, may the best man win, man. May the best man win.
He went back to his punching glove, so when it comes to the glove thing, it's all fair play now.
Jen says, we better than that. The dude didn't get spiked. He just got smoked. It happens to the best fighters on the planet.
All right, now let me say something about that, and at the same time address CJ. Now, Wilder, like you said, Wilder didn't have his legs on him since before the fight even started, and his legs was given out on him before he even got hit with that shot that put him down the third round. His legs actually started, messing with him in the second round. When Deontay did a good video on this when he showed it. He had caught Fury with a right, and then when he jabbed him with his left hand to the body, he went to take a step back, and it looked like he was wobbly, and then he started backing up. He never had his legs with him the whole fight. That's why he wasn't looking right. And
because he wasn't right from the jump, bro. And listen, bro.
And then him weighing, him putting on 7 pounds. You're acting like he just put on these 7 pounds like recently. He didn't have over a year, which I already know this.
That's
he
what
didn't
I'm
have
saying,
over
bro.
a year to adjust to this, and he put those 7 pounds on for the clinch. He's preparing for the clinch. So if Tyson Fury tries to put that big body on him, he can't out-muscle him. That's why he put that weight on and been working with that for over a year.
Like I said, man, that fight was in February, bro, of 2020.
Yes.
This is 2021 October. That is over a year, and 7 pounds is not crazy. And we've been seeing him shadow box. We've been seeing the combination. Bro, he ain't lost. Like from what we've seen, he looks better. Doesn't seem like he lost anything.
He looks better than those videos that they put out. He looks way better than that. That's just what they put out to show people. He looks way better than that.
Man, like I said, bro, this one right here, this one is personal to me. This I get it. Some people, they don't want to believe in all the cheating. Because I remember when there was who did I watch? It might have been Shannon Sharp and Skip Bayless, and they were talking about the whole cheating. And I get it. A lot of people, they just don't want to believe it, right? They're like, oh, no, anybody cheated. See, guys don't really want to believe that somebody can cheat. They want to look at these fighters like they're just complaining. Even though fighters get caught all the time cheating. What's that? The female fighter name? Is it Jimenez? What's her name? That beat Cruz?
Alejandro Jimenez.
Yeah, and the WBC was protecting her, stood up for her until it was too obvious that she was on stuff. There's multiple people this year got caught with funny gloves. Not talking about.
Check this out. Even when it came out that she did test positive, they still didn't take the belt from her. It wasn't until they started talking about that Black Lives Matter stuff, and people started calling the WBC out on that they gave the belt back.
Bro, they was almost talking about her, making her do a fight off for it at one point. Like, cause everybody,
Yeah.
bro, like, listen, man, sometimes I don't get, like, the one thing I don't like about the WBC is that one, a lot of boxers, including African American, we hold the WBC to these extreme high standards as if it's the North Star, the brightest star in the sky. But to be honest, I think as of lately, this star has shown a lot of favoritism to Hispanic fighters. And when it comes to African American fighters, they have not got the same light. I mean, look how Devin Haney's getting treated right now. His mandatories is getting treated more glory than the actual champion.
I'm gonna hit you with one even more. It's not just black fighters; it's Caucasian fighters too. Look at what they just did to with Teofimo Lopez and what's his
Kimbosa?
Lomachenko. Look what they did. Look what they did to Lomachenko. Now, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, the franchise title can't change hands. But when it came to Lomachenko,
yeah,
now the franchise can change hands when he's fighting a Latino fighter. Why is that? Why?
But you know what? To me, man,
why couldn't Lomachenko be held to the same? Why couldn't he be held to the same accord as Canelo?
Listen, bro, because the rules should say that depending on the situation is whatever we think that is best in our interest at that time, and whoever the fighter is, we can do what the hell we want at that time. Because in that time, in all honesty, Lopez was trying to find a way not to fight Devin Haney. Because why did he petition for the belt? Because if he didn't petition for the belt, he would have had 3 of the 4 major belts. He'd have unified, and he would still had to fight Devin Haney. But he wanted to skip past Devin Haney. That's why he wanted a WBC belt. And ever since he got that franchise title, he's been trying to downplay. Think about this. He's been calling Devin Haney a email champion when he got a belt that doesn't really exist.
And they requested for it, so who's the email champion?
Bro, this is wild, man. hey, like I said, go ahead. Run those likes up.
Like,
hey, my girl in the building. Hold on. Hey, shout out to my girl, Humble Beginnings in the building. What's up, Humble Beginnings? Talk to your boy, Bomb Squad all the way. Let's get it. What's up? Go ahead, champ.
I'm saying this about I like Teofimo. I like Ryan Garcia, and I like JoJo Diaz, but ever since he beat Loma, he's been acting funny. I don't like that.
He turned people down, bro.
Yeah. JoJo Diaz ducking Haney, that's a bad look, but that's the only bad thing he's done so far, so I'm still rocking with JoJo Diaz. But Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia, get them the F out of here, bro. And
I think JoJo was advised. I think Oscar De La Hoya advised him not to fight Devin Haney, and to fight Ryan Garcia. But in my opinion,
I think they're going to get him to take a. I think they're trying to get him to take a dive against Ryan Garcia.
But I mean, I don't know, because why would Oscar De La Hoya lost his cash cow with Canelo, and Ryan Garcia would be his next biggest fighter, but Ryan is a young fighter that honestly, his star power is not as big as he think it is right now. Maybe with some Instagram girls, but it's not as big in the boxing world as he like. I don't know why he's pinning him and JoJo. Why would you not want your 2 stars? You're about to kill off one of your stars. At least make one of your stars take a major hit, because one of them finna step on the other one. And the WBC, at least, thank God, they say that the winner has to fight Haney next. And hopefully they stick to it.
Because Ryan should have been the first one fighting him. When he won, he was supposed to be next for Devin Haney. But no, he wanted to fight who was he supposed to fight, and then he pulled out? That fight, the winner was supposed to go against Devin Haney, but he pulled out of that fight. So now the WBC is saying him and JoJo Diaz the winner has to fight Devin. You can already fight the champion now. Why are you fighting other fighters to set up a fight with Devin Haney? And you're the mandatory.
I don't know, man. But let's get back to these heavyweight, man. This is
The heavyweight. All right.
this is a major fight tomorrow.
All right. Back to the
Wilder.
heavyweights.
Well, here's a question, man. Here's a question for you, and this is a question from my girl in the beginning. I mean, in the chat, home beginnings. Here's my question. Wilder is from the USA. He is the opposite of Floyd Mayweather. His results are similar. He wins, but he's the opposite. He wasn't technical. He got the knockout. He went for the kill. Why is the American champion who defended his title 10 times is being treated and cheered on to get beat like he's the bad guy by a guy that's coming over to his country who has a bad history of cheating and acts like the villain, but he is the one held high like the hero to beat the American champion on his own soil?
I can answer that, because if Deontay Wilder acted more like Anthony Joshua, he would be loved. They don't want. I mean, even though Anthony Joshua, he holds his black people high, and he's proud of his black people, but he rarely speaks out on it. Yeah, he spoke out it on the George Floyd incident when he read somebody else's speech and they turned on him, but he rarely ever. Wilder has always stood up for the black community, and they don't like a strong opinionated black person.
You know what? I don't know, man. I don't know. Here's my disagreement. Is because Andre Ward never really gained the fame like that. Still was cheered on to lose by Kovalev, the guy that came to his hometown. And Andre Ward at that time was a guy that was well spoken. He looked black, but he's actually mixed. He's black and white. And he still got some of the same treatment that Wilder's getting.
That's only because he fought Kovalev. If he would have never fought Kovalev, he wouldn't have got that.
But Kovalev's a foreigner to his country. Why are the foreigners getting the royal treatment to beat their own countrymen? That's what my question is. Why is the country that the man is from is rolling out the red carpet for the visitor?
Most people is not gonna like this, but it's the great white hope thing. They want a white champion, which ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a good thing. We need more white champions. We need more white champions like Josh Taylor. That's what we need. Somebody that's trying to fight everybody. But you see, Josh Taylor doesn't get the recognition he's supposed to get.
All right, here what Jen said. Jen says, like Fury, don't ever talk about his affiliation with his white people like it's a separate thing. Whereas Deontay Wilder talks about his people, most people don't want to hear that ish. Like people in the States really care about race and stuff. In the UK, it's all about one love, brother. But
actually, it's not.
Why in the UK? Then how come Fury said he don't feel love in the UK? He was treated like shit, so many words, in the UK. But when he came over to the USA, he was treated like royalty.
Because they don't. All the love that he's getting over there in the UK now is all fake love. Because, like I said earlier, they never liked Tyson Fury. Never. They never liked him. They really didn't like him after he beat Klitschko. They only liked him because of this Deontay Wilder situation. That's the only reason they like him. So if he when he loses tomorrow, who are they going to jump on? They should jump on Josh Taylor, but who are they going to jump on?
What does this fight mean tomorrow in the heavyweight division?
And it means everything. It means a lot. It's the biggest fight of the year, biggest fight in the heavyweight division in a long time. This fight means it's more than just winning the lineal title and winning the WBC title. It's redemption, revenge.
Now,
it's Judgment Day, baby.
I'm gonna give you two things. First thing, if Wilder, let's start with the high. If Wilder wins, where does he go from there?
If Wilder wins, he should try to fight the winner of Usyk and Joshua.
But what if he loses?
I believe it's gonna be.
If he fights tomorrow and it does not go his way, then what?
If he fights tomorrow and it does not go his way, I mean, I know cause I know Dillian White's gonna want his shot. Whoever's under Dillian White, fight them, or who's ever at the top of the IBF or WBA, fight them to get into a position to fight for one of those titles.
All right, champ. I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get the last word. I'm gonna jump back to the chat a little bit. Go ahead, champ.
All right, last word. Now let's speak on the judge that got replaced and the ref. They all got replaced Wednesday. Last minute stuff.
Right, which is
the
very odd.
The judge, you said 2 years ago, but actually it was the Abner Morris fight in I think 2011.
16. Oh, it was 11. That's right. It was more than 2 years. My bad. I got that wrong.
When he was allowed to hit his opponent 27 times with a low blow.
Yeah.
And not only did he allow that to happen, most of the fights he's ref have been top-ranked fights. So he's a top-ranked referee.
Wow. All right, man. I'm about to cook some more on that. Thank you, brother, for cooking. I'm going to keep cooking for a little bit longer, man. Anything else comes up, hop back in, man. Let's cook some more, brother.
All right.
You got it. Man, that's my boy Extra Genius, man. My girl Humble Beginning says Wilder be the man that shook boxing. I'm a big Wilder fan, man. I'm a big Wilder fan. For me personally, tomorrow, obviously I want him to win. I think that Tyson Fury can fight. I do believe that he's one of those guys that even though he can fight, I think he's one of them guys that would like an edge to win. Even though people don't believe that he has cheated and he ain't do nothing, but I do believe he cheated. And he has a history of cheating. Those are things that you can look up yourself. He even got caught in the ring before the fight started with the Christian Hammer, with the thumb dislocated in the glove. And I believe they tried to fix it and had to end up replacing the gloves itself. So you can say what you want, but when I see gloves bending like that, and I see a full, matter of fact, I'm not even going to just talk about it. I'm going to show you. Listen. Forget that. I'll show you. And you know what's crazy is that even when I show you this, a lot of you guys still gonna be like, oh man, it don't matter. Wilder's a bum. He can't fight anyway. He was gonna get beat anyway. The fact is, it doesn't matter how good Fury is, because Fury is a good fighter. I give Fury his props. Fury can fight. For 6'9", this guy can move. He has speed. One of his greatest attributes is being able to roll and move punches when they come. So even when you throw a big punch at Fury, he can roll and take that 100% power down to 50 or 40% because he can roll with it. I give him his props. But just because I give him his props for being a good fighter, the guy, in my opinion, still does things to get an edge to ensure a win. And see, a lot of people think that it has to be a bomb that has to do this. But that's not the case. When you look back at baseball players like Mark McGwire and people said Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds and all these other people and Shane Mosley, all the people that was great athletes, them tend to be the ones that do it. And even if you don't want to accept it because you don't like a fighter and you think this fighter is such a bad fighter that you feel that it doesn't matter what happened, blah, 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 the fact is there's something up with the gloves. Let me show you. If I still have it, let me show you. And like I said, I even if Fury had the perfect gloves on, did not do any kind of cheating, Fury can fight. There's no doubt in my mind that this man can fight. He can think inside the ring. I don't take that from him. I see that. I'm not dumb. But I also see he would do anything to win. He's one of them guys that, like he said, I win no matter what. And a lot of you people don't get it. When somebody say I win no matter what, they mean no matter what it takes to do, I win. I'm gonna have to hit, guys. I'm gonna have to. My dog is. I hear him over there. I'm not sure how much longer I can go. Some of you guys don't know. I have a 18-year-old dog, and he's not doing well. And I hear him over there. I'm gonna have to go see after him in a minute because I hate to hear him. I have to give him his pain meds because it sounds like he's in a little pain. When he's in pain, it makes me a little sad. But let me do this. Let me try to get this, at least show you this stuff real quick. Because he's not doing well. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to go in there. Let me show you this. All right. I want you guys to look at this. Guys, can you see that right hand? Can you see the knuckle imprint in that right hand? Does that look natural? Does that look natural? Look. Wish I can touch it. But starting to the right. Right? Okay, I wish I could touch it. I wish my cursor worked. You can see about 3 to 4 knuckles. Right here. You can see it. Guys. You shouldn't be able to see that in a punch that's not connected. You shouldn't. And it doesn't even matter if the corner of it is pushing against his shoulder or not. There's no way the front of it should be showing his knuckles. And that's the last fight. So now let's do this. I'm just letting you guys know this is why I think what I think. And remember, I know if you are a diehard disbeliever, you're not going to believe. I gotta. You're not gonna believe. I get it. You're not gonna believe. You're a diehard disbeliever. But to the people that are, right now, I'm talking to the people that's on the fence. This is for you guys. This is the first fight. I have never in my life seen. Look to the far left. I have never. All right, guys. I got 60 seconds. Cause little man, he's looking at me. He's like dad, cause he's 18 years old, and I had him for 18 years since his 1 month. He's like, Dad, you hear me? I'm tripping. All right, guys. I have never ever seen a glove being 90 degrees in my entire life. Remember, guys, I wrapped hand, I put gloves, I fought myself. Let me go through this real quick with you guys. When you get ready for a fight, they put gauze, they put it around your hand, several times around your wrist, your thumb, here. They take a separate pad, they put it here, right? They wrap that, flip it, wrap that, go between here 3 times, tape that up, right? And that stops your wrist from moving. Because why don't you want your wrist to move? Because you can break your wrist in a boxing match if it moves very easily. That's why people hurt their wrists in a boxing match, in training, by just punching a bag with a bent wrist. You definitely don't want to fight with a bent wrist. And then when you put a glove on, the back of the glove a lot of times have a pad there that will also cause resistance from bending your hand backwards. So even if I can do this without any tape and any glove, imagine how hard, listen, this is far as I can go with no tape and no glove. If you look at the very bottom, that is further than what I am right now. That, my friend, is considered unnatural. What is going on in the chat? Let me see if I can get caught up. Jen, I'm a white guy, joined the military, and married an Asian woman with a mixed race kid, and love all races equally. I guess I'm privileged. I don't know what you're talking about. Expert I have to watch the fight again, but some refs let you call it about as many. Roberto Duran used to call it tie, and guy, he held it, okay. Keep your body thoughts to yourself. Don't. Let me see this. What I'm missing? G's, the mods, on one tonight. I don't know what's happening. Yes, it's definitely on the ref. All right, I don't get it. Okay, guys. Listen. Tomorrow's a big night. Here's the thing. Jen, Boss Smitty, Humble Beginners, Expert Genius. Everybody that's coming in here, we all are going to watch tomorrow's fight for one reason or another. We have our own reason, right? We do. Some of us, it's personals. Some of us, we have our favorites. Some of us, we just want to see a good fight. And a lot of times when it's a fight at this magnitude, what we got to understand is that a lot of times people get deep into their feelings. And guys, by the way, I don't think it's been talked about, but Mikey Garcia is back. I got to talk about that, guys. But when you talk about this fight, a lot of times people get deep into their feelings about their person. And a lot of times there is a war in the comic section. But just remember, it's a comic section. That's it. Comment, nothing more. And it ends as soon as you click off the video or something else. That's all it is. Guys, look. When I commented on Jen's video, I honestly expected to get a lot of hate because I figured from what I saw the video, I figured that I was going to get a lot of hate because I said, hey, Deontay Wilder will win. This comment will age well. You know, but see, I understand it. I don't mind it. Just embrace it, guys, because at the end of the day, you roll with your person, right? And at the end of the day, your person controls what happens in the ring. So let's do what we do and let's enjoy it, right? Let's enjoy this moment, right? Because for some of us tomorrow, this is going to be a great day. Our fighter is going to win, right? Our fighter. And listen, it doesn't matter who you're going for, because when I say ours, for you, whoever you are, if your fighter wins, your fighter going to win. Like, if my fighter wins tomorrow, I'm going to have some rubbing alcohol right here. I'm going to have some salt right here. I'm going to have several kinds of salt, right? The pink salt, the sea salt, the regular salt. I'm going to have all kind of salt right here. I'm going to have a knife, a big butcher knife right here. Because if Wilder wins, whatever wounds that he cut in people, I'm going to cut a little bit deeper. I'm going to put some rubbing alcohol in there. I'm going to throw some salt in the wounds. I'm going to, guys, if you guys come in tomorrow night, I got to go. And Wilder wins, I promise you, at the corners of my videos, I'm going to have confetti shooting up. I promise you. I promise you. Hey, tomorrow night, be here live. We're going to get it. Salute to everybody. Remember, I got to see about my dog. Remember, it's just an opinion. Everybody have it. See you tomorrow.